I'm ANTLER, you're watching ANTLER City Style. I'm currently 39 weeks pregnant, a couple days off of my actual due date, and I'm planning a home birth. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my home birth setup, including the birth pool, this cool little mantra setup behind me, and an explanation why I chose each mantra, where I think the midwives are going to want to hang out, as well as where we're going to fill the birth pool up, because a lot of people put a birth pool up and then they don't know where to fill it from or where to get all of the water out and put it. What are they going to do with it? And a fun little thing that I'd like to offer for you guys is I'm going to make the mantras that I printed out on this wall available to you guys for free on my website, antlercitystyle.com. So if you're interested in that, they're going to be linked down below. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
For my first home birth, I actually birthed upstairs, but since then we've redone our basement and I felt it would be more comfortable to birth down here. We have a tub loaned to us from the midwives all ready to go with a blanket underneath for extra cushion. A newly sanitized liner will be placed inside before we fill it with water. We decided not to use a waterproof liner underneath the tub this time and instead place a towel down when it's time to get out like I would on the floor after a shower. Behind the tub, I've hung some flowers with the mantras I've been reviewing. I love flowers and the aesthetic of it all just feels nice and calming to me. I've also hung them at a level that's easily viewable from the tub so I can look at them between contractions and remind myself of the things that I need to in that moment. From inside the tub, I'm able to view our fireplace, which gives a nice warm ambiance. I'm also planning on lighting candles around the room, and I feel this will be really nice, especially if I'm delivering during the night. If I look to the other side of the tub, we have a comfy area for the midwives to sit and for Brandon, my partner, and Sage, my daughter, to relax at. I've placed a cover over the long section of the couch with the mattress protector that's sized for a crib. It just so happens to fit perfectly over this area for if I want to spend part of the labor and or part of the birth here. There is a bed in a nearby room, but I don't expect to use it. If this gets dirty, it will come off and go right into the washer without a mess on the couch. I can tell you, this is going to be a blessing in disguise, and if you are to birth on a bed, I recommend putting something waterproof down on top. If you look over here, we have a view of what the midwives and my family will see at birth. To the left, there's a large box and a bag. These are all of the midwives' supplies ready to set up for when they arrive. On the other side of the couch, we have a little play area to keep our 2-year-old daughter entertained. That is, if I'm birthing during the day. Although it seems minimal, there are lots of activities here for her to play with, and we actually only had to move a couple of our activities out of the room. Mostly those that I thought would be distracting to myself during the birth. We keep the lights of our play tent on at night for ambiance on a regular basis, and will probably do the same during the birth. Just off the main room, we have a laundry area with a tub. We will remove this hose and attach a hose we've sanitized to fill the tub. It's quite long and is able to handle hot temperatures. We have a thermometer that we keep in the tub to monitor the temperatures of the water for delivery. Once attached, we run the hose from the tap to the pool to fill it. When it comes time to empty the pool, we will either siphon the water back into the tub or out of one of 2 windows closest to the pool. And there you have it. That's the area that I plan to birth in. I'd like to know in the comments, what do you think? Do you like the setup? Is there anything you would add or take away? Now, let's talk birth mantras.
So the first mantra that I chose was, "You are designed to birth." And I really liked this one because we are really actually designed to birth. And a lot of women are fearful of birth, and we always hit that stage, usually in the transition period, where we second guess our abilities to bring this child into the world. And I don't want to second guess myself. I want to come into this with full confidence, and if I ever feel that way, I want the people around me to remind myself that you are designed to birth, and I want to be able to sit in the pool and look up and see the sign and know that, hey, you are going to be okay. You are made for this. You are designed to birth. Another one of the mantras that I've chosen is, relax your jaw. A lot of times when we are in pain or things are happening or we're stressed or worried, we seem to clench our jaw. And when we hold tension in our jaw, we're actually holding tension in other parts of our bodies. And if you would like an easier labor, because labor is not easy, birth is not easy, you want to be relaxed. And if you can relax that jaw, that will help to relieve some of the tension in the rest of your body. And if I remember correctly, I do remember correctly, from my first birth, I know that I was quite tense. And so this time around, I want to have a little more relaxation. I'd like my body to take over a little bit more. And if I ever am feeling a little bit tense, I can look up at the wall here and I'll see that reminder to relax the jaw, and the rest of the body will follow. Low and deep. This one to me is extremely important, because when you are in pain, the last thing that you want to do is have a very high pitched up sound. So you don't want to be like, ah, 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 ah. That kind of brings on the pain. If you are able to come into your body and bring kind of the more primal sounds out of, not only helps to relax your body and push the baby down, but for me, I feel like it will help to push the pain out. And this is one of the things that the midwives told me in my last birth to do, because I did kind of come out with some of those high-pitched vocal sounds when it did become a little bit painful with, ah, and they had said to me, lower it, deepen it. So to me, a reminder of that is low and deep. Just when the contraction or the surge, whatever you'd like to call, however you feel that pressure in your body pushing the baby out comes along, remember, low, deep. That's what I'm going to be remembering when I look at this mantra. Pant the push. This one is a reminder for me when the time comes to push, to just simply pant the push. That's something that I feel like I want to do during my labor to help relax myself, but also to make sure that I don't go into a hyperventilated state where I'm like, or not breathing at all. And I know that I do want to breathe through contractions, and when I feel the need to push, I kind of want to pant that baby out. And I know that sounds like a weird explanation for that, but that is the best way that I can explain that to you guys. For the reason why I chose that one. Toes out. Now for this one, this only makes sense if I kind of show you guys what I mean for this one. And for this one, I chose it because I want to make sure that when I'm in the birth pool and I'm on my hands and knees, that I open my hips up to allow more space for the baby to come out. And usually when you're on your hands and knees and you put your knees out, what you end up doing is you put your toes in. And when you do that, you're actually pushing your hips inwards, which closes them up. And you don't want that. You want your hips nice and wide and open. So when I'm on my hands and knees, that's a reminder to point my toes out so that way my hips are open. And yeah, that one, nice wide open. Let's get that baby out with as much space as possible. Toes out. And the last one is, my body and baby know what to do. And I truly believe in this one, and I like to look at this one and read it often as a reminder as I'm coming into the last couple of days of this, carrying this pregnancy before I bring this baby into the world, is that just like the first mantra I shared with you guys, you are designed to birth. You biologically know what to do. If you were to be in a coma, your body would take over, the fetal ejection reflex would give in, and you would have those contractions and your baby would come out of you. And I do believe that if I let my primal instincts take over, that my body and my baby are gonna work together, and we're gonna have this birth the way that we're supposed to have it, and things are gonna work out the way that they're supposed to work. And that's all that I can have faith in as I come into birthing, and that's all that any woman or any person can have faith in as they come into birth, because there can be a lot of unexpected things that happen, but at the end of the day, your body and your baby know what to do. You guys are gonna work together. You're gonna get that baby out of you, and things are gonna be good. You'll have a baby in your arms soon, and that's something to look forward to. So yes, your body and your baby know what to do. I love that one. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the little tour of where I plan on having our home birth, as well as the explanation of the mantras behind me. If you have any suggestions on how I can perhaps make the area that I plan on birthing a little bit more comfortable, or anything that you think you would do for your home birth, I'd love to know. Leave them in the comments below. Also, don't forget that I'm going to have a link to the free printables for the mantras on our website, antlercitystyle.com. Up there, I am also going to have some information on cloth diapering, and I update the blog often. It's fairly new, so if you wanted to go check that out, it's super exciting, and I'd absolutely love that. Until next time, hopefully we have a baby, just a couple days off. Who knows? Maybe I'll make it to 42 weeks, 43 weeks. You just never know when a baby's gonna come. But hopefully in the next video, I'll have a baby. Until then, bye guys.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. More videos are coming soon.